I really am focused on the two senators, Leader Thune and Leader Schumer. The reality is, of all the operators in DC right now, they're the only ones that actually have the physical requirement to be bipartisan. Leader Thune's going to need anywhere between 10 and 20 Democratic votes to keep his chamber open and the government open. And I think that means those two are the most important people in the room. I look forward to them getting together at some point.
Does Schumer have the Democrats behind him, or does he need to watch his back?
I mean, to the extent that Democrats can line up behind anybody right now, I think Schumer is moving forward, knowing that were he to divert course and just cave right now, that would be disastrous. So the base of the party is pushing him towards this shutdown. Same, especially with the House side. There's a real disparity between House and Senate staff right now, where House members are gung-ho on a shutdown and the senators are more hopeful that we can keep things open. But that's the usual dynamic. The House is a more rabble-rousey bunch.
Your odds right now are 70% that the government will shut down at midnight, September 30th. If that happens, Henrietta, is it worth ascribing blame to one party? Does any party care?
I think that we'll play the blame game. You can see the polling shows that Republicans are going to blame Democrats, Ds will blame Rs. Independents are relatively split, but the bottom line is the majority party is the Republican conference. They own the House, the Senate, and the White House. So shutting down is going to require bipartisanship out of the Senate. That means that the senators are the ones that are most important. I think Democrats are going to be really upset unless they get some sort of a concession. And this time, Schumer's illustrating that they're not going to fold the way that they usually do. And they're deciding that healthcare subsidies are really the fight to stand on right now. What's interesting to me is that they're not migrating to any of the broader issues with the Trump administration, especially the one that's most impactful in polling data to the American public, which is opposition to the tariffs. That is widespread. Inflation, prices, the economy are where Trump is now polling materially underwater, which is an about face from his election win. And I think that's something that the Democratic Party could very easily seize upon, but they're not doing that. They're focusing solely on healthcare.
So if we get a shutdown, is there expectation how long it may last? Is this going to be something that people are going to really feel?
Yeah, that's a good question. I would say as a former staffer, I know that you get paid every other Friday. And so there is a 750,000 person furlough announcement that's going to go out. And a lot of those folks are paid every other Friday. So it might sound trite, but for a lot of these members, these are their individual staffers. And if they're going to miss a pay cycle on Friday, October 10th, that becomes a problem, especially Saturday, Sunday, Monday, when they've now gone 3 days without a pay stub. And we're not high paid workers up on the Hill. So it's not just those guys, it's people across the country. You know, it's national.